Alright, hello everybody. Alright, so today is going to be our second first flight mission before we go back to training for our commercial pilot's license. And I said I was gonna, we've got, I think there's only one or two aircraft we can pick up. Let me go back to, specializations. Let's see what aircraft we have to fly. Or let's check out what planes popped up here in private pilot's license. So we know we have the Cessna. Let's see, I also have the flight design CTSL I can fly. We've got the Robin DR 400/100 Cadet. And the JMB aircraft VL-3. Those are the 4 aircraft I can use right now. So after this, I have to do ferry, or after we get our, after I get my CPL, there's going to be the ferry flight and the flight seeing missions, and they'll all be done probably in the same plane. But I'm gonna, I don't know, I think this is all the missions. Let's go pull up this, and we're gonna pick a different one other than the Cessna. That's if one pops up. I don't necessarily care if it enlarges our bubble area or not. I'd like it to. Okay, here we are. GBM. We're gonna take a flight tour above. You know what? Let's see. I'm gonna check these that are on the outside of the edge here. That's a Cessna. That's Cessna. That's Cessna. We'll check the outer edge of our radius first. Oh, here's some that are even outside of it. That's the Cessna. That Cessna. That is Cessna. That's Cessna. And I think I already checked this one. Alright, so they're all Cessna 172 on the outside edge here. So we're not enlarging the bubble. Alright, here we are. The JBM. What was this? Okay, take a flight tour above Bledsoe County. And hopefully this recording doesn't stop without me knowing about it today. Right, what is the temperatures? 59, 59. That's not exactly what it is, but because it's actually cold enough that I need the pitot heat on. Alright, so So yeah, this is our second first flight mission. And we're probably gonna have somebody spawned outside the aircraft. Alright, let's get the chucks off. Oh, that was all we needed to do? Okay. Let's walk around the wing edge here. And climb aboard. Oh, it opens like a fighter jet. Interesting. Okay, we've only got one passenger going with us today.
Ready, Tyler. You can initiate boarding.
I don't think I've flown this one yet, even in my own free time. Nah, they're not gonna get in. Yeah, this is gonna be a funky one. Alright.
Ready to give someone a reason to love the sky. Today, you're flying with one of our friends, Laura, over our very own region. I'm sure you'll have a great time with her. She's super nice and curious to know more about our aviation world. Has your passenger fastened her seatbelt? Then you're ready to depart. Let's do it.
Okay, what do we need? Fuel. Huh. Only give me a full tank of fuel. Thank goodness. Okay, what am I looking for? Lights. Strobe light on. Avionics we want on. Is that really all there is for our lights? Just double checking here. Make sure there's no other lights on. But I guess all there is the strobe light. Okay. I need to move this down. Are we still recording? We are for now. Good.
Tango November 85 traffic, Maddie. November India November 8714 is taxiing to runway 22.
I'm not even in the plane.
This is my home region.
Not the right way.
Sorry, I tend to talk a lot when I'm nervous or when I get emotional. I'm Laura, by the way.
Alright. Now we'll turn landing lights on.
Tango November 85 traffic, Maddie. November India November 8714. Taking off runway 22. Departure to the east.
Alright. Which way are we taking off from? That way, okay. Brakes on. Flaps to 10 or 15, in other words. Full throttle.
We're off? Yes, we're flying. Awesome.
Landing gear up. This is for one of the few aircrafts I know has landing gear. Okay, so now we can also go flaps up. And AI can take over. And we gotta climb to 2,300 feet. Had a little bit of a trip here. Let's get us our flight following on. Oh, we gotta tune to Memphis. That's funny. I thought we'd be closer than to use Memphis, but okay.
Memphis Center Maddie, November, India, November 8714 is type JMB Aviation VL 32 miles south of Tango, November 85, 2,600 feet. Request flight following.
You don't really feel dizzy from up here. Tyler told me that before we get on board, and I was a bit skeptical, but it's true.
055.
Squawk 0055, Maddie, November, India, November 8714.
Maddie, November, India, November 8714 radar contact. 2 miles south of Tango, November 85, 2,900 feet, altimeter 29er. 9er 2.
Roger, Maddie, November, India, November 8714.
Let me just take pictures.
Alright, now I could ask for FIR clearance, although we haven't done that instrumentation yet for certification, so I'm not going to ask for it because technically we don't have an IFR qualification yet. Not that we need it, we are low enough, there's not clouds in our way.
You must feel like the queen of the world when you fly over our beautiful region at sunset.
Well,
Definitely need to try that someday.
in the GMB, you have your pilot that sticks out of the cockpit, and your passenger that walks beside you. I didn't look up the flap speed or landing speed for this aircraft, so I'm just going to use the Cessna stuff, but
My state of mind says we're up really high.
as soon as I hit the entry point, I will lower our landing gear once we get there. We got roughly a 30-mile trip here because it was about 11 miles there, and then we circle our first flight session for her, and then we head back. And where's the lights that we've turned on? I don't see where the landing lights are.
I didn't expect it to be so overwhelming.
I do have landing lights on, right? Yeah, landing lights are on. Strobe lights are on.
all so great, right?
Tyler, it's awesome. Can't believe I'm actually doing this. And it's great to fly with my pilot.
I'm happy for you. I'll let you two enjoy the moment.
I don't know where Bledsoe County is, but it was in our radar, and our radar pretty much covers all of East Tennessee. So maybe it's,
The sky is mind-blowing.
near Cumberland
Seeing it from up here is even better.
area. It's nowhere close. We should be under Atlanta Center, not Memphis Center.
Bledsoe County, here you are. People who've never been up. They don't know what they're missing.
Alright. My aircraft. Well, I tried lowering my speed. Don't tell me the throttle's screwed up.
I want to remember every moment of this. It's like seeing this place for the first time. Check this view, guys. Now look at my arm. Goosebumps.
You're by yourself, woman. We're a little high.
Hey, it's shaking.
Wow, I'm really screwing this up. Well, maybe not for the worst part. Alright, we're done. Autopilot can take over. She didn't complain about us not being high enough or slow enough. We circle one more time around Bledsoe County before we circle back and head back to Hugh. I don't know if that's Hugh. Town of Hugh? Again, I don't know.
Can't wait to show my photos with everyone at the club.
I know, you must have got really good photos because you were out there. With no glare of the windscreen. We got some hills here we did climb over. Let's hope we don't have a mishap like we had on yesterday's flight, where I where the AI pilot didn't quite make it over the hill on his pattern into Edinburgh, and we had a wing strike, and the flight and the stream ended in a crash yesterday. So, but usually in career mode, I haven't had the AI pilot feature when it's on cause me any problems. Although we're not flying between these square thingies right now.
The view. It really is a whole new world.
Return to base. Well, we should be having a radio or report, make contact with the airport here in a little bit. Hogue, Hogue. We're up at about just under 3,000 feet. In fact, I think we're climbing. Yeah, we just hit 3,000. I don't know why we're climbing. We should be descending. But, alright, let's make contact with ATC at the airport. And we will announce our position, I guess now, because I need to start slowing down. My aircraft. Let's deploy the gear.
Tango November 8 flight traffic Maddie. November India November 8
Nice to have your feet on the ground, but the view's better when you're head in the sun.
inbound to land runway 22.
What is our airspeed? Okay, I might get dinged for deploying the flaps, but I deployed the flaps. And I'm deploying the landing gear. But it keeps telling me to retract landing gear. So I'll put the gear back up. But we got a short pattern here, it looks like. I'm gonna make it hit, let them take control again. I thought we had a straight in to final. That's why I was taking control, but
Great stories about it to share back home.
I got dinged for probably having flaps at max speed. We need the stuff now, so.
I see you're on your way back, guys. So, Laura, did you enjoy the ride? You ready to do it again?
A lot of emotions right now. All I know is I'm eager to fly again soon.
I'm having to really put pressure on the stick. More so than with the Cessna.
8714 is on final runway 22 to land.
Oh.
I see you're on your way back.